Hi everyone, my name is Cassandra Chin, and today I'm interviewing William Rizzo.
Hello.
And from where I stand, you're like the most passionate person about kids and technology.
Well, I don't know if I'm the most passionate, but I'm definitely passionate about both. Yes,
Very up there. And I believe you have two kids yourself.
I do. A daughter, 11 years old, and a son, 7 years old.
Well, let's back up a bit. Let's introduce yourself.
Okay, thanks. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever. I'm William Rizzo. I'm a consulting architect at SUSE. I'm based in the Netherlands. I'm a CNCF Ambassador, and I love working on open source. I love working on cloud native technology. That's what I do. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you're a very community driven person.
Absolutely.
And have you like taught any technology to your kids before?
I tried, and I will not give up. I did taught to my daughter some Python. She had fun. I want to go. I want to take it a step further and stimulate more her curiosity. I don't want her to become a programmer. I would just want it to be what I want her to show what to do, but I need a little bit of help with that. So
Yeah, I'm actually curious. When you taught her Python, like, was it out of a book or some program?
yeah, yeah. It was out of a book. The um, which I do not remember the title, but it was for children. Um, but it was out of a book. I really don't remember the title, but it had some programming, starting with programming. But what I found in that book is that it wasn't leading into projects, but it was starting from some basics and then moving forward with theory. So it's a chill. It's the way you would learn a programming language, but just with I don't know, with some flowers around, which I don't think that was the best way.
Yeah, so I don't mean to self promote, but I wrote a book called Raising Young Coders for A Press. And the reason I wrote that book is I saw that most programming books for kids, I mean, it's like you said, it's like they're training you to become a developer. And I don't really think that's the right approach because learning theories and concepts isn't fun. I mean, as developers, you already know that stuff. So you're just focused on what you want to create. So I think it's important we show kids that, I mean, while making it less difficult, we want to show them what they can create.
I absolutely agree. I've been involved with teaching to kids several things. Mostly agree with sports, but the kids learn in a very particular way at certain ages, of course, and it is there is a level of abstraction, but it is tangible. They need to see an end goal. They need to understand what's happening. So I'm not. An example with my daughter. I'm not interested that my daughter becomes a developer. I'm interested that she has a platform where she can engage, where she can explore and be curious and try out things. That's fundamental for me.
Yeah, I really like that you say be curious because, I mean, that's what like programming is about. Like, once you get past the basics.
Absolutely, I totally agree. The the curiosity is so when we set guardrails, when we're teaching something and we set guardrails, we are not stimulating the curiosity. We are creating a box, and we teach what's in the box. Once once it's finished, we have to find another box. Instead, if we don't have the guardrails, but we give the foundations systematically and with targets, the children will move from will explore, let's say, one topic, will explore another topic, how much they can play around with things, and yeah, and they doing so will stimulate the curiosity on and on.
Yeah, and like you were volunteering for my workshop during CNCF Kids Day, and I was teaching the microbit workshop. But I think this matches with what you're saying about guardrails. Like, I give them a project, I tell them to draw a pixel art giraffe on the microbit, but it's not the only thing they can do.
Yeah.
Like, if I really put harsh guardrails, I would say you have to draw the giraffe. but I mean, kids are creative. They'll draw other things,
Yeah,
and that's all programming.
yeah, that is true. That is true, and that's what I liked, right? That when you started the workshop, I um, having my background, and I have a scientific background. So when you started the workshop, I saw that you gave some instructions. You said loosely what it is all about. You gave some instructions, and some kids had never coded, and I thought, well, maybe she should say more. And I was absolutely wrong. The kids actually copied, they explored, they tried to understand themselves. They didn't get frustrated or something. They saw the problem, they saw the target, and once they achieved it, they moved on and they started trying out things. And I said, that's exactly what it's all about. So I came into it with the will of a systematic approach of instruction, execution, move on. And I was putting the guardrails, the thing that I said he shouldn't have guardrails. So well done. I liked it.
Yeah, and I think you said you were planning on starting a kids thing in the Netherlands.
Yeah. I have. I want to do it. I have a couple of schools that are very interested in doing something like this. This is what also a little bit of a selfish reason to be at the Kids Day, to see how you were gonna
I wouldn't call it selfish at all. I mean, you're taking what you see here and you're going to bring it to so many other kids.
Well, it's. I mean, whenever we help someone, there is a selfish component to it. We feel good. Somebody feels good. So there is, whatever we do, there is always a selfish component. But in this case, it's a good. It's good. But yes, I want to do something in the Netherlands. I have these two schools that are willing to support with time, give workshop to the kids. I want to run the workshops initially, and then let the school eventually maybe start a Git repo, or the holy grail will be have a Git repo, put some code in it, have a project, and classes that move on and expand on that project and put more new projects, new code in the open source way.
Yeah, I think it's good to have like a GitHub repo of different projects.
Yeah.
Because I feel like sometimes when I teach a kids workshop, like that content stays with me.
Yeah.
And I do put it in my GitHub repo, but realistically, it doesn't get that far.
No, I absolutely.
So I think with the education repo, like if it's publicly known, a lot of people can use it that can benefit everyone.
Yes, absolutely agree. You're doing a great job.
And I know you want to dive into more tech education for kids now, but I think even before you were teaching kids sports and other activities.
Yes, I was. I had a group of kids between 6 and 12 years old. Well, actually, most between 6 and 11. And I just loved to interact with them. And I don't do it anymore, unfortunately. Too much.
I think even so, it's not directly tech. It's about how you interact with kids and inspire them.
Yeah, absolutely. The kids learn. They're sponges. They learn through doing. They learn through not necessarily in such repetitive things. They need to be engaged at all time. And yeah, it doesn't really matter the topic, but it should always be a topic that allows them to grow and to express themselves. When we grow, when we express ourselves. So it's, I'm
really looking forward to see what we can do in the Netherlands for the kids.
Absolutely.
So thank you for the chat today, William.
Thank you, Cassandra. Thank you.